In the world of automotive engineering, creating the ideal vehicle goes beyond just design or power. It's about adapting to the times and the needs of the moment. That's how Leyland Motors was born, one of the most iconic brands in the British industry. With a legacy of innovation and success, Leyland left an indelible mark around the world, becoming synonymous with resilience and versatility. However, its history was also marked by economic challenges and tough decisions. The first steps, the founding of Leyland Motors. The origins of Leyland Motors date back to the late 19th century, specifically in 1896, when two British families, the Summers and the Spurriers, joined forces to create the Lancashire Steam Motor Company. In its early days, the company was mainly dedicated to manufacturing steam vehicles, with products ranging from lawn mowers to cargo vehicles. Their first major breakthrough came with the construction of a steam van capable of carrying 1.5 tons, a milestone that marked the birth of steam trucks and the transition toward gasoline technologies. The transformation, the birth of Leyland Motors. The real change came in 1907, when the company bought the steam wagon factory Coulthard's of Preston, which allowed the brand to adopt the name Leyland Motors, a name that would become recognized worldwide. This change was not only symbolic, but it also opened new doors for the expansion of their factories and the improvement of their production capacity, as the demand for industrial vehicles was on the rise. From that point on, Leyland began to innovate with heavy-duty trucks, developing more robust units tailored to the demands of the market. The First World War. Leyland's rise to prominence. Leyland's relationship with military vehicles began early, when in 1912 the British government was looking for suppliers capable of developing heavy transport trucks for wartime purposes. Leyland trucks, capable of carrying up to 3 tons, met the government's expectations, and when the First World War broke out in 1914, Leyland was forced to dedicate its production exclusively to military vehicles. This effort resulted in the manufacture of around 6,000 trucks for the Royal Air Force of the United Kingdom. However, it was not only the economic benefits that drove Leyland during this period, but also the constant development of more powerful and efficient gasoline engines, which established the brand as a leader in the industry. Innovation and luxury, the Leyland 8. In 1920, Leyland decided to broaden its horizons and enter the luxury market with the creation of the Leyland 8, a passenger vehicle that debuted at the London Motor Show. Developed under the direction of J.G. Perry Thomas, chief engineer and world land speed record holder, the Leyland 8 became one of the most expensive cars of its time. Unfortunately, due to its high price, only a few units were produced, but some of them remain collector's items and can be admired in museums around the world. The rise of Leyland, expansion and diversification. By the mid-1920s, Leyland Motors had already launched around 40 different models, ranging from cargo trucks to passenger buses. Among the most notable models were the M1 and 01 series, buses with a capacity for 28 and 33 people, respectively, and the G series, which was based on the chassis used for the Royal Air Force's military trucks. All these vehicles were powered by gasoline engines developed by the company itself, capable of generating between 36 and 40 horsepower, which ensured their reliability and sturdiness. Leyland didn't stop there. As the company evolved, It began launching vehicles with names inspired by animals, such as the beaver, bison, buffalo, and hippo, trucks with capacities ranging from 2.5 to 12 tons. Thanks to the quality of its cargo models and the prestige earned during World War I, the British government turned to Leyland once again during World War II. In total, the company manufactured nearly 10,000 military trucks and tanks, with the Cromwell and the Centurion standing out, the latter being mass-produced until 1962. The Great Merger and the Decline of Leyland. In 1968, Leyland merged with British Motor Holdings, creating the giant British Leyland Motor Corporation. In theory, this merger was supposed to make the brand one of the 5 largest truck manufacturers in the world. However, managing so many companies with similar products turned out to be an overwhelming challenge. This, combined with a series of poor business decisions and a growing economic crisis, led Leyland to face serious financial difficulties. In 1975, British Leyland declared bankruptcy and was nationalized by the British government. The company was split into 2 major divisions, Leyland Bus and Leyland Trucks. Despite efforts to regain lost ground, the economic crisis and fierce competition forced the brand to sell off its divisions over the years. In 1987, Ashok Leyland was one of the few that came out unscathed, continuing its path of success in India. The last attempt, the Leyland T45 road train. Despite the recession, in 1980, Leyland made one last attempt at a comeback with the T45 road train model, which was intended to replace the successful Marathon model. Although the T45 won the coveted International Truck of the Year, competition from rival models quickly reduced its impact on the market. After the merger with DAF, the T45 continued to be sold under the name Leyland DAF 80, but its production stopped in 1994. The final chapter, Leyland under DAF and the legacy. Despite efforts to save the brand, Leyland was acquired by Pacific Car and Foundry in 1996, with the DAF brand taking control of truck management. Today, Leyland's legacy endures under the DAF brand, which is dedicated to the manufacture of light and medium trucks, although Leyland's story as one of the most iconic companies in British automotive history is now written in the pages of history. Conclusion. Leyland's legacy. Although Leyland Motors no longer exists as such, its legacy remains a fundamental part of British automotive history. From its humble beginnings in the steam vehicle industry to its global expansion, Leyland left an indelible mark on transportation and engineering, defining a golden era that is still remembered with respect and admiration. Leyland's journey is proof that even the largest companies can face monumental challenges, but their impact endures, transforming the world of transportation forever. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more content about these giants of the road.